have a website that gets around 500 organic clicks per day, but most of these are from non-commercial keywords. While it's great to have traffic, these visitors aren't converting into clients for my services. How can I capitalize on this traffic and start getting more clients? Should I focus on different keywords, or is there a way to turn this organic traffic into paying customers?
Great question. Again, I've seen lots of this in the past as well. So we don't know, we don't have enough detail here for sure. However, the idea that he's getting traffic, organic traffic, a lot of times I see clients getting, or soon to be potential clients, getting a lot of traffic to the website because of a blog post that they've written or many blog posts that they've written. But the blog posts themselves are someone looking for information. They're not really looking for a transactional keyword, right? And so one of the things, so let's start there. So let's say you've got a couple of blog posts out that are doing really well, and bringing a lot of traffic to your website for people to read those things. Well, somewhere on those pages, you need to kind of incorporate what you offer, right? So if in that blog post you're mentioning, I'll just go back to AC repair, have a link to your AC repair page on your website. At the bottom of a blog, if you'd like additional help with things like this, if you want to know more about it, would like additional help with your AC repair or your AC unit, reach out to us here or click here to go to our AC repair page, right? So try to lead people from that content to, the place where you want them to go. Now, remember, there's sort of top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, right? Top of funnel is someone doing some legwork, but maybe they don't realize they need help. They're just like, how do I do this? How do I change my thermostat? I don't know. How do I, somebody else at that middle of the funnel, they may be looking for somebody to make a decision on, right? So maybe saying, where can I have my thermostat changed? How do I go? Where do I hire someone for my thermostat? Who do I hire to change my thermostat? Right. And now the bottom of the funnel is there's somebody at the bottom that's saying, AC repair company to fix thermostat. Right. So that person at the bottom is looking for help. They're looking for somebody transactional. And what you need to do is you need to figure out, where are people coming in? So if you look at your analytics reports, okay, you should be able to see the landing pages. Right. So landing pages are where people entered into your website. And it's those pages that you have to look at. So if they're coming into your, let's say you're getting traffic and a good chunk of this traffic is landing on, I'll go back to AC repair, right? And you're not getting any clients out of that. Well, you got to check what's going on. Do you have a form on the page up front, easy to find, easy to use? Is it mobile friendly? Is it slow? Do the pictures not work? Is it technically sound? Is it secure? You've got to begin to look at some of the technical side of things there. Let's say all that's true. Let's say you do have a nice secure page and it works front on mobile. It's not that slow. And you're still not getting any traffic. Well, do you have calls to action on the page that say, hire us today, or get a free quote, or reach out to us, for a free quote or something? Do you have multiple ways in which they can reach you? Do you have like a chat functionality? Do you have a messenger type thing? Do you have an AI bot? Even though we've seen these bots that you can talk to and they kind of respond. Do you have a form fill right there on the page? Do you have buttons that can go ahead and do things and call, make it easier to call? You have click to call. So you have to kind of work within the pages and make sure that stuff is high up on the page. You don't want it at the bottom of the page. You don't want people to, because let's face it, most people do not scroll more than about 25-30% of a page. Most people never see the bottom of your page. So you really got to get that most important stuff above the fold, as they call it, right? Now that the fold is like the first screen that you see. Obviously on a mobile device, there's a lot less to see on the first screen, right? Desktop, big monitor, you're going to see a whole lot of it. But you've got to make sure that when people land on those pages that are valuable pages, that are the transactional pages where they're looking for something, that you make it easy for them to reach out to you, whether it be buying a product or contacting you or getting a quote, whatever it may be. You've got to make those calls to actions really stand out. Maybe different colors, maybe use buttons, maybe use, and use a little bit of everything. Use a colored button, use a piece of text in the content that's clickable that can go somewhere, but also look and evaluate where people are coming in. Are they coming into your page at the top of the funnel, where they don't know they need somebody, or they're not looking for help, and maybe they're looking to do it yourself. Well, sometimes you can make something on the do-it-yourself level seem so complicated that they should hire somebody, you know, or that it could be a problem. Like, look, let's face this, a minute ago, we talked about how pay-per-click, if you don't do it right, you waste a lot of money, right? Now, if I gave you that in a blog post and said, look, you know, and gave you these stories about wasting $3,000 on My Little Pony, right? You may be hesitant to try it on your own. But if I also say, look, things like this require the help of a professional, give me a call and I can help you if you like, or set up a free consultation where we could talk about your needs. Now you're leading people in to a discussion, right? So that's kind of where you would need to go, but it does depend upon which part of that funnel they're coming in. Are they in decision-making mode? Are they in information-seeking mode? Like top of the funnel, information-seeking. Middle of that funnel is, okay, I realize I need to find somebody to help me with this. So that now they're kind of in the comparison shopping. You know, when you go to Amazon, you look at different products and you read the reviews and so on. That's that comparison shopping. And then that bottom of the funnel is like, okay, I'm kind of ready to go. Let me get this person. I've made a decision. I'm going to give them a call and so on. So look at those things, see what's happening with that organic traffic. And if the organic traffic is really coming in on blog content that is not transactional in nature, you've either got to force them into, or somehow give them a reason to reach out to you in some way. And you have to kind of get a better look at, well, what are you doing on your website? Do you have enough content on your website about the transactional nature, like we saw with like the AC people? So they have an installation page, they have a maintenance page, they have a repair page, they have a, you know, a mini system page, they have a thermostat page, and make sure that when people are looking for that, that your informational transactional content can be found as well. So again, there's not enough detail to know where they're coming. He does say, you know, most are from non-commercial keywords. So that leads me to believe blogging, right? That there's some blogging going on, and the traffic's great. So it's just a question of how can you turn that non-commercial, non-transactional word to give people a reason to reach out, to maybe show them or explain them in a way where, hey, you really need to reach out to somebody to get some good help in order to do it right. But again, no definitives, no guarantees on any of this thing. But conversions are hard for people, even when they're landing on the page we want them to land on. I mean, there's plenty of times we get tons of traffic to, let's say, an AC repair page, and nobody calls. Well, why not? Are they bots? Is there something else going on? Is it technically a problem? Is it too slow to load? Are images not working? Is your form not submitting? You know, test all that stuff out. Is the click to call not working? Is the phone number wrong? You know, take a look at all that stuff too. Look at that technical, because sometimes it's simple as, hey, my form don't submit, or hey, there's a typo in the email address that the form is going to, so I'm not getting any of them. You know, those can also be issues. So look at the technical stuff too.
I've had clients in the past who would be like, nobody's filled out the form in 6 hours. I need you to check the form and make sure it works. Like, okay, I'll fill it out. There, yeah, it came through.
Because he couldn't do it himself, right? Just fill out the form himself and see if you get it, right? Because that would be too hard.
Right. No, you gotta have someone else do that.
Yeah.